Hey, today I'm gonna rant about my magical girl Ox Planetary Guardians. And before you ask, no, it's not a Sailor Moon ripoff. Long ago the world was in chaos. Evil forces spread hatred and violence throughout humans to feed off their negative energy. The more they consumed, the stronger they got, and eventually they became strong enough to take over the world. This was when the Planetary Guardians were formed. Powered by love and hope, the Guardians managed to take down the evil and bring the world into light. After this battle, the Guardians faded away until they were needed again. Over the coming centuries, as needed, the Guardians would come back and new Guardians emerged at their own time. However, just because they faded away doesn't mean they were different people. No, they were in fact partially immortal. They could not die from old age, and instead of deteriorating, their bodies continued to adapt and change. Eventually, though, for an unknown reason, during a solar eclipse, the Guardians disappeared. None of them have been seen since, but no monsters either, so I guess they finished what they were trying to do, hopefully. Skip forward 1,000 years later and we meet Hazel, a Korean girl who's attending a prestigious international school that's conveniently the palace the Guardians used to call home. In a new place, surrounded by strangers, far from what she's known, you'd think she'd be scared. But strangely, this place feels familiar, almost like she's been there before. One day, while taking a walk in the town next to the school, she has a run-in with the gunk, some kind of weird gray jelly-looking creature that is overflowing with negative energy. Before it can hurt her, she's saved by a woman with flowing hair, in a fancy dress, with a sword. When her hero turns to look at her, she is overwhelmed by this feeling. A nostalgic sort of feeling. And suddenly her brain is filled with a memory that wasn't there before. She knows her. It's Jupiter. Okay, so as it turns out, the old Guardians didn't disappear, they died. This new Jupiter is a reincarnation of her past self. This happened to all the Guardians. They have all one way or another been drawn back here to where they died, and now each of them have been piecing their memories back together to hopefully find out what happened, what the gunk are, and who managed to kill all of them. Hazel herself is the reincarnation of Allura Pluto, a Guardian who usually wouldn't be lumped in with the main planets. However, since she was killed and she's also drawn here, she becomes part of the team. I should also mention Cyrus. He's a star, aka Allura's son. He's not a Guardian, instead he helps guide and train any Guardian from our solar system. He did not die with the other Guardians and was not there when they died, so he's focusing his energy on finally solving this mystery. I'm gonna make more videos about the characters and their designs, but for now that's all I have. Also, I feel I should mention that all the Guardians' names have a lore in front because it ties them together and it goes well with the names. Anyway, thanks for watching and let me know what you think.